Hello, and welcome back to r/EntitledParents. I just want to thank you guys real quick for the recent support in the channel. It's been amazing. The subs have been growing every single day, and the views, so it is great. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell in the corner to be notified of all future uploads. Now let's get into the video. Crazy lady took my coffee because I'm pregnant. Grounds for murder? Let me start by saying I'm 36 weeks, and it's very obvious I'm pregnant. I'm huge, massive, uncomfortable, tired, and grumpy. I'm currently at my local chain coffee shop, sitting now, with my effing cup of coffee that had to be remade, because some random grandmother decided that, as I'm pregnant, I shouldn't be allowed to have caffeine. Full story, I've ordered the coffee, just a grande, cold brew, nothing crazy, and I'm standing at the end of the counter waiting. The barista calls my name and drink order. I go to take it. Grandma, GM, you can't have that. I didn't know she was talking to me, so I continued to reach for my cup. GM, you can't have that, you're pregnant. Me, it's one cup, it's fine. GM, no, you can't have it, you're not allowed. Takes cup from my hand and drops it, full into the trash next to the counter. Me, you cannot be serious, it's fine. My doctor even says it's fine. I looked at the barista, who's just standing there, mouth agape. She lets me know she'll make me another. Me to GM. Please leave me alone. I'm tired. I want my coffee. I got one cup a day. That is it. Please go away. GM, Banshee screaming at this point. No, you can't have it. You're pregnant. It will make you have the baby now. You can't do it. I won't let my daughter do it either, but she drinks it anyway. But if I can't save her, I'll save you instead. I don't think she breathed during this at all. Also, what? Save me? Me looking around for help because I'm not good at confrontation and she's making me panic. Please stop. Looking at the barista, pleading for help with my every thought. I'll just take that directly when you're done. The barista hands me my cup directly, and the insane woman goes to take it from me again. So I yelled for her to stop trying to come near me. I literally, loudly, and even now have a bit of a shake from doing it, shouted, "Please leave me alone. You're making me uncomfortable and I don't want you this close." She stopped, did this fish mouth gaping thing, went, "Ugh, fine," and left. The barista gave me a drink coupon and apologized for the stress. But goodness, how can someone think that's okay? My son will not be moving anywhere. Hi again. Basically, if you have been here before, you'll know that my eldest sister is a flight attendant and has a lot of entitled stories that I'll be sharing on Reddit. This is one of my personal favourites that my sister tells at every holiday dinner. My sister is working a flight from London Airport to Geneva or Benidorm. Can't remember, honestly it isn't important. It was a midday flight and would get to its destination before nightfall. So it was a simple routine flight to a typical British holiday location. Everyone had sat down and my sister was stood in the middle of the plane, being one or two of the three flight attendants doing the safety features. Whilst they'd all turned their backs to grab the yellow life vest from the overhead bins and demonstrate. A sneaky kid must have left his seat at the back of the plane to sit in the flight attendant's seat, that are kind of like seats in Cineworld, folds up when no one is sat in them. At this moment in time, the plane is not moving because there is a slight delay to the order of the runway and the plane had to wait. She finished the safety features and is checking that everyone has their seatbelts on when her colleague calls her to the back of the plane. It's a plane with two seats on either side of the plane, so it's a fairly small plane. A woman is laying in her chair on one of the back rows, her seat reclining and the chair next to her empty. My sister's colleague, OFA, other flight attendant, is gently tapping the woman to get her to put her seat up in the upright position for takeoff, and my sister is confused about the empty seat, considering she was also at the boarding desk and boarded a full flight. EM jolts up, obviously fake, and pulls off her eye mask, doing one of those overdramatic yawns, which my sister acts perfectly. OFA, sorry miss, but in order for the plane to take off, your seat needs to be in the upright position. Woman looks annoyed and nods and sorts out her seat. That's it, right? No. OFA goes to the back of the plane and jumps back in fright. S, my sister, goes after her, wondering what the issue is. Lying across two of those flight attendant seats, right at the back of the plane, is EK. Looking up, playing on his tablet. OFA tries to get her breath back. S, sorry little dude, but you can't sit there. You need to go back to your seat so we can get going. EK, Mommy said I could lie down here. S, sorry little man, but no can do. Can you go to your mum? EK, Mom. EM, what seems to be the issue? S, these seats are for flight attendants only, and your son is taking them up. Take him back to his seat. At this rate, OFA is reaching for wrist ties, because flight attendants have training to tie up passengers in them, not EK and EM. EM, there is no problem with my child wanting to sleep. It is an inconvenience for me when my child leans on me to sleep, so I told him he could sleep back there. S, he can't sleep here. Get back to your seats or you'll be escorted off the plane. EM, no, you should go out of your way to make the passenger comfortable, so my son will not be moving anywhere. She swings side to side, even though the plane is not moving. S. Miss, are you drunk? EM. How dare you accuse me of such a thing? This is outrageous. I will be complaining to your boss. She's slurring, and my sister can barely understand. She takes a few steps towards my sister, glaring, and raises her hand. OFA steps in, grabs both of EM's hands, and locks them into zip ties. Whilst S calls the captain to the front to tell him what happened, and they're going to need to offload 2 passengers. Thankfully, they only had hand luggage and cabin luggage, and they didn't need to dig through luggage in the aircraft hold. Whilst waiting for the police to arrive, EM screams bloody murder, whilst little smug EK refuses to get off the seats. Eventually, a police officer bribes him with a Snickers bar, and he walks off the plane behind his mum. At this point, the flight has been delayed for a little less than an hour. The pilots are pissed, and most of the passengers are loud and angry. My sister said it was her favourite flight to work. EK probably got nightmares after EM demanded that her son plays a game on my computer. Cast: me, M, my mother, EM, my aunt, EK, most annoying kid in the universe. Some context / backstory. I still live in my parents' house since my university is really close, so I don't need to get myself an apartment. The story happened about a year ago. On a beautiful Sunday morning, I got woken up by my mother telling me that she has invited my aunt with her kids for lunch. Now, to be honest, I never liked that particular aunt that much, but what can you do? So, about 2 hours later, the family come over. We have our lunch, and afterwards, we sit around in the living room and chat about it. At some point, I noticed from the corner of my eye, one of my aunt's kids, EK, going to my room. Now I had my computer open, and I was a bit afraid that he might do something to it. So, I followed him. Now, that kid was about 8 at the time, and he should in no way be allowed to play violent video games. Me, being an avid gamer, most, if not all, of the games I had installed were rated as PEGI 18, meaning that they were to be played by people over 18. The conversation went like this. EK. Do you have any games? Me. I do, but they're not for you. These are grown-up games. EK. But I want to play. Me. I'm sorry, but you cannot. At this point, the kid runs out of the room and to his mom. EK. OP does not let me play games. EM. To me. Come on, let him play some games. He has nothing else to do. Me. The games that I have on my computer are not for his age. They're violent and disturbing at times. EM. But my little boy wants to play. Can't you let him play? Me. I'm sorry, but these games are not for your child. EM. Excuse me? We are the guests and you have to do what we say. Just let him play. At this point, I've gotten really angry, and in hindsight, I should have just opened the Flash Games website and let him play. But this computer was my most prized possession, having built it myself with mostly my own money, and I would not let an 8-year-old play freely with it because I was afraid that he could damage it. Also, my malicious compliance side came out at that moment, so I did not pass the chance for some good old MC. So, I say okay to both mom and the child and take the kid with me. I open Outlast. For those who don't know, Outlast is a horror game with many disturbing images and scary scenes, especially for an 8-year-old child. I let him play. Not even 5 minutes in, I hear a scream from my room, and I see EK run in crying to his mother. EM. What the hell did you make him play? What's wrong with you? Me. I told you before, my games are not for younger children, they're for adults. But you wouldn't listen. The mom straight up picked up her children, one still crying, and left the house. After I told my mom what exactly I did, she burst out laughing. Learn to listen to people when they warn you. EM wants me to pay for my friend's TV after she destroys it. Cast: EM, entitled mom, F, friend, me. Okay, so this happened some weeks ago, and me and F were hanging out at his place playing some games on his PS4. Everything went well, but EM has always been a bitch to everyone around her. We were taking turns on Detroit Become Human. Also, F isn't allowed to play violent games for religious reasons, and he tricked his mom. We hear EM coming near F's room, and we got really unlucky. It's the protest scene. EM opens door. Hey, what are you play? She sees the androids are getting shot at. F. Mom, I can explain. EM. No, you can't. Why did you make him play this game when he doesn't want to? F. I wanted to play. EM. No, you didn't. He tricked you into playing satanic games. Me. This isn't a satanic game. EM. Yes, it is. Takes the controller out of my hands and throws it at the TV. Get out. She then kicked me out of the house. I spoke to F later that evening, and he was pissed at his mom. But she often freaked out like this, so it wasn't anything new. The next day, I see that I have 4 unread messages. 1. Hey, you destroyed F's TV yesterday, and I want you to buy a new one. 2. Hello? 3. So can you just send me money on PayPal? 4. Answer me. I text back as quickly as I could. Me. I won't pay for anything. You were the one who threw the controller. EM. But you made me do it. Me. No, I didn't. EM. Listen here, kid. If you don't give me the money, I will tell everyone that you're in a cult. Me. Okay, do it. I blocked her and haven't gotten any more messages, but me and F can only talk in school. F said that she still wants money from me, so I'll update if anything happens. TLDR, EM gets mad about violent video game and throws controller at her son's TV. Gets mad and says I should pay for it. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!